Hiya guys, welcome back. It's Monday night, meals of the week, and today I've been super busy. I've just been to a hot yoga class. This morning and this afternoon I've been preparing a hot pot for tomorrow's tea. So tonight's tea is a bit of a rubbish one because it's took me all day to chop the veggies and bits for the hot pot for tomorrow. So I can be excused today, I feel like, because I've been dead busy all day. Anyway, tonight we have got fish cakes, not the good ones from Sainsbury's, we've not got them, just the simple ones from Iceland, just I think the bird's eye or something like that, but the ones from Sainsbury's, I've got to say it, they are really nice. I'm going to add them to my shopping again this week. If you've not had them, they do, I don't know if it's a haddock or a cod one. They do 2 in a box. I think they're £1.75 or something. Well, the Scottish salmon ones that we had last week were very nice, and I'm going to buy some more. Yes, indeed. So, oh, that was a hot yoga class. That was. It was incredibly hard. Incredibly hard. I don't know what makes me keep wanting to go back there after being beasted so hard. But I tell you what, it's good for you. It is. So we've just got pasta tonight. Pasta with, what is it? Home fried creamy tomato and herb. I don't want lots tonight because I'm feeling like I won't be able to eat it. After I've done like quite a bit of exercise like that, I find it quite hard to eat a big tea. Oh, little Daddy Longlegs has just singed itself on my cooker. It must have fell onto the hob and it's all crisped. Ooh, thinking. Today was just an average work day. I did do an hour's overtime this morning before I started. All the pennies will add up for Christmas presents now. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to do overtime, but then I think, just think of the cash at the end of the month. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But to be fair, at the minute, we don't always have overtime being offered to us because, you know, they're trying to cut costs, aren't they, at the moment, everybody? So I suppose I should take it while we've got it, in case we don't have it. But yeah, I don't do massive amounts of overtime. I do tend to do most Saturdays, like 4 hours, 4 maybe 5 hours, depending. But yeah, it is actually nice that we get offered overtime, I suppose, because then if you are needing a bit of extra, then there's always the opportunity, isn't there? Well, not always, because they stop it sometimes, but on the times where we have got it. Anyway, that is tea. Dead quick, dead simple. And I am going to make the crusts for my hot pots. We've got 2 hot pots, which will do for tomorrow night's tea, and then there'll be a bit left over. So I am super chuffed because I love a nice hot pot with a nice crust on the top. So yes, it is worth the effort sometimes, isn't it? Anyway, we have got tomatoey pasta, fish cakes and veggies. That's Monday, and I'll speak to you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Hiya guys, hope you're alright. It's Wednesday night. No, it's not, it's Tuesday night. Day ahead of myself. I've been thinking it's Friday tomorrow, so it just shows you my days are all messed up. Anyway, tonight we're having hot pot. And I've done some Savoy cabbage to go at the side. So, how's your day been? Hope you've had a good one. Mine's been alright. The usual. Did my work, and then I made the crusts for these hot pots before I started work this morning, and after that I picked Carl up from work, and then I had to nip to the retail park where Home Bargains and B&M and all the rest are, because I wanted to go and find like a storage bag to put all of my shoes in. They're all on top of the wardrobe, still in the shoe boxes, because I have a problem with not keeping shoes in the box. They all stay in the box. That's just me. I like my shoes like that. Anyway, yeah, so I wanted I can't fit nothing under my bed because it's not got enough room to slide nothing underneath. It's got a very narrow little bit like that. So yeah, it's not one of them beds that you can kind of put storage underneath. It's not got an ottoman bed. It's got literally no storage whatsoever, which is a bit rubbish for me. But anyway, we went in Dunelm. They had some very nice ones, but they weren't what I wanted. They didn't have any kind of structure to the kind of storage bag, and I wanted it to have sides and actually stay in some kind of shape when I put my shoes in. Because I've got about 20 boxes of shoes on top of the wardrobe and they're just getting on my nerves. They need to be all put in the same bag or box or whatever. Yes, that was the plan. So I ended up getting one. In the end, I went to Dunelm, didn't want the ones in there because they weren't right. And then I went in B&M and they had what I wanted. Like, pretty much straight away they had what I wanted. Don't know what I'm doing now. Yeah. I've got another hot pot in the oven. My Nana made the best what's the hot pot ever. She really did. Katie said, that's a massive portion. She's not as greedy as me. I'm really not. I mean, I know I've got a jumper on, but it's cold when you sat typing, just sat in the corner. I need to get some of them like slippers that are boots that are like fluffy inside. I'm going to get some of them so when I'm typing I can keep my feet nice and warm. I'm like an old woman, honest to God. I don't like being cold. That's one thing I really don't like. Who has red cabbage with hot pot? Because Andrew says it's a must, but I don't know if I agree. And I think he'd probably take some of this to work tomorrow. Some of the hot pots, because they've got a microwave in the canteen at work. I'm feeling quite tired tonight because I had another night of Alex being dead noisy and keeping me awake all night. My kids don't sleep at night time. They're like they're up, they're talking to their friends, they're on their Xbox, they're just dead annoying. I say, shut up, get on my nerves. And I do, I tell them to shut up. But the noise was down for about 5 minutes and then before you know it, they're back to the really noisy self again. Can't tell kids, can you? Anyway. There is tea on a Tuesday. Hot pot with Savoy cabbage. Anyway, I will speak to you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Hiya guys, hope you're alright. It's Wednesday night. Tea tonight is jackets with salad, mackerel and halloumi. I'm using up stuff that I had in. Plus I wanted to eat mackerel last week and I just didn't. I think sometimes I like the idea and then I think, oh no, it smells horrible. And I don't love lots of it at once, I just like a tiny bit. So yes, I've just been the vets. He went for his annual checkup and vaccination. Oh, it's an ordeal taking him to the vets. It really is. He hates the vet. With a passion. He really does. Anyway, we sorted him. Oh, that was crisp. And now he's all done for another year, hopefully. Really doesn't like going. These are the ones that's frozen. You get them from Iceland and there's like 8 in a bag, but they're quite small, so I did 2. Yeah. I don't know whether I've done 2 each then or not. Anyway. It's felt like a long day today, it really has. My working day felt like a long one. Oh dear me. Boys are both out, of course, because they're always out. Carl kept saying to me before that he feels like he's getting tonsillitis again. I said, well, you don't have to go out tonight then, do you? You can just stay in. Oh, you know me, though, I don't like staying in. Well, you're not that bad then. Don't pretend you're ill. If you're well enough to go out, then you're alright. He didn't like that. My kids never got a day off school. They never did. If they was like literally being sick and they looked terrible, then they'd get a day off. But any other time, they'd be going in and they'd be sent home. Because you know what kids like. Any excuse to get off school. My mum didn't let me off, so my kids get the same treatment. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile. Isn't that what they say? Anyway, Katie didn't want mackerel, she don't like it. So she wanted tuna and sweet corn. So that's what she's getting. And she has this little seasoning pot. I think it's called seasoning for bagels or something like that. She loves it, she puts it on everything. She'll say, oh, I don't need 2 spoons. She's probably right. But you know what? Better too much than not enough. That's what I always think. Who else lies on that fence as well? Now, we have got mackerel that is a bit warm. I don't like mackerel cold. Is that just a disgusting thing to eat mackerel when it's warm? Because Andrew looked at me and went, are you warming it? I went, yeah, why? And he went, So I thought, you'd be fine, you like it. Yeah, I'm trying to eat a few things that are a bit healthier for me. But they're not always the things you want to eat, are they then? Just been browsing on Next for a few like autumny. I'm not buying clothes as such. I say that, but I mean when you're browsing you pick up bits you didn't think you wanted. It was like accessory kind of things, warm things, you know, like scarves, tights and all that jazz. Keep saying I'm going to wear more skirts and stuff with big tights under them. I do like skirts, you know, as long as you've got a stretchy waistband. I like to be able to eat a lot while I'm wearing it. Of course you do. Oh dear, can't wait for Friday. I actually thought it was Thursday yesterday, so when I got up this morning I was like, oh, it's still only Wednesday. Bring you a bit closer. That's what I'm doing. So we've got halloumi now. Andrew hates this stuff, but I really like it. He'll be like, oh, what is this? We've got warm mackerel and halloumi. He'll be like, wow. I'll just tip him over the edge now. Telling you. He doesn't like any cheese apart from cheddar or, you know, like your average blocks in the supermarket. You know, cheddar, red Leicester, all that. got a restaurant in town that's like a Greek restaurant, and we're thinking of booking that. We did book the theatre, you know, so we're going there in a couple of weeks' time, watching that comedy that's on, which I can't wait for, because I love anything that's quite funny like that. And but it's on a Wednesday night. Why is the theatre always on a weird night? I'd much rather it be on the weekend, but it's not, it's Wednesday. Anyway, looking forward to that. And I said to him, we've not been out for a meal for a while. And he went, oh, would you fancy that Greek one in town? I'm like, yeah, I do. I said, yeah, so we're going to book that soon. I don't know when. We've got jackets with mackerel in tomato sauce, salad and halloumi. That is tea on a Wednesday. And I'll speak to you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Hiya guys, it's Thursday night. Hope you're okay. Anyway, we've got a quick tea. I've been to another, not a hot yoga, a cold one. It was a different class tonight. I tried a new one. It was at like a village hall, and she was very nice, the teacher. I liked her. Yeah, it was a good class. I enjoyed it. I mean, I missed the heat because I like that kind of thing. But as far as an average yoga class, I enjoyed myself. Gotta say though, now it's getting cold. I don't know if I'll be able to do the ones without the heat, because I just love it. I know, but you like what you like, don't you? It's one of them. We've got chips, Kievs and beans tonight. Because I just asked Katie to put it in for me while I was out. So we've both just been and walked hard. As soon as we got back. Some of these chips are a bit crispy, but it's fine. Some of us like crispy chips. I mean, not me personally, but I broke a tooth once. I'll never get over it. I told you this. I can't eat a crispy chip no more. Scarred for life. Yep. I'm definitely not eating that one. Anyway, the boys are not in. Carl's been off sick. He thinks he's got tonsillitis, which is something he gets quite often. Even now, even though he's not a child no more, he still tends to get it quite a bit. So, I've been to the chemist. I've got him cough medicine and like cough sweets, but I said to him, that's not going to get rid of it if it is tonsillitis. You'll need more than that. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to the doctors though. I went, well, you might have to. Sorry to tell you. What can you do? You never listen. And I've just put vinegar on Katie. She don't like it. I just forgot myself. Hey ho. Anyway, stroke of coincidence, but this woman who was teaching the yoga tonight, she apparently does kinetic therapy on backs. I don't know what kinetic therapy is, so I'm going to have to look it up. But I don't know whether she noticed that I was moving a little bit stiff. And she went, do you have any problems with your back? I went, well, I do a little bit. I said, it's not always as bad as, sometimes it's worse than others, sometimes it's not bad at all. It depends what movements I'm doing as well, to be honest with you. Some movements don't bother me whatsoever, and some are just really bad. But then she started telling me about this kinetic therapy that she does. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. And she said, oh, it can help with sciatica and other back problems. So I'm going to look into it. I mean, I don't know whether it's, I don't know how well trained she is, or even what the therapy is. So I'm going to have a good read about it first, because it could be quite expensive, I'm thinking. There we go. We've got oven chips, Kiev, beans. I was going to lift some mince out this morning and do like a spag bol or something, but I completely forgot to lift the mince out last night, didn't I? Anyway, that's us on a Thursday, and I can't wait for tomorrow. But I think Katie's out most of the day tomorrow. We normally do something together, but I'm sure she's going out with a friend in the daytime. I'll obviously pick Kalani up at 3ish, and then she's going out later on to her boyfriend's. They're making gingerbread houses or gingerbread something. Yeah, so she's looking forward to that. I called him the boyfriend then, but he's not a boyfriend yet. He's still, they're still just dating. Yes. Apparently, she needs to love camping to be invited to be the girlfriend, and she really doesn't like camping or doing anything like that. So this could cause problems. Anyway, he's an outdoorsy kind of guy, loves camping, loves all that, and she's like, no, I'm not into that at all. But opposites attract, don't they say? Anyway, I'll leave you there. Speak to you tomorrow night, guys. Hiya guys, it's Friday night, and tea tonight's a very quick one. There's only me and Andrew. Kalani's with us, but she's had a tea quite some time ago now. Yeah, so it's just me and Andrew having our tea because Katie's gone to this boyfriend, but not boyfriend's house. Yeah, had a nice day today. I managed to film a video this morning, which is already out there. It's a bit of a day in the life. And I actually tidied all my shoes from the top of the wardrobe and put them in this like storage bag. Put some in the loft and just got rid of some because I didn't want them. So that was a bit productive for me. And then not really done much else today. That took me a while. And then I started faffing around with the wardrobe again. So that's just a never-ending problem, my wardrobe. I think it fills itself. It's like I'll empty it 1 minute and then it's full. I don't know where the stuff comes from. I mean, it's probably the charity shop, isn't it? But it just appears. Do you know what I mean? Some little furries come and bring me more clothes when I'm asleep. Did say to Kalani, do you want any more tea? She went, no, don't want nothing else. She doesn't like proper meals. She's more like a picker. But I told her it's not good for you doing all that picking. Tired today again. Really am. My boys are keeping me awake. They're very selfish. Well, I'm saying that they are. I'm saying Alex. That's the selfish one. Because he's awake all night. He's on his Xbox really loud. I said to him, that's it. The Wi-Fi is going to be turned off now. Because you are actually killing me right now. With your noisiness. I can't sleep at the best of times anyway. I don't know whether it's like an age-related problem or like a menopause problem or something, but wow. I'm not sleeping and he's making it so much worse. Yes. So that makes me grumpy and I look terrible. I mean, yeah, that's not much change on normal, but yeah, I'm not feeling amazing right now. Anyway, it is what it is. I think all kids are a little bit on the selfish side, you know. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I mean, some people's probably are not. Shouldn't say that, should I? Shouldn't generalise. Because there's some very lovely young people out that are very considerate. And I think that when I was young, I was one of them people. I would never be rude or horrible to my parents. I had so much respect. Honest to God. The way my kids talk to me, they'd be shocked at the way my boys talk to me. They really would. Well, they've heard it. They are shocked. Oh, dear me. Started Christmas shopping today. I'm chuffed. I only got a few things. Katie, I said to her, she's very hard to buy for Katie. She's got like her own little style going on. I mean, we all have, but yeah, she likes some things for a little while and then she goes off them and then she finds somewhere else. Yeah, so she showed me a couple of bits that she wanted. So I went and got them because they was actually in the shop today. So I thought, I went in Boots and there was like cosmetic related bits that she'd asked for. And I thought, I'm going to get them now because sometimes you go back for something and you think, oh, I'll buy it another time and then it's not there. I said, oh, she was actually with me as well. I said, you're not a child now, love. I'd rather buy you stuff that you actually want. So yeah, we got her a couple of bits that she wanted. And, sorry, I'm just faffing around over there. And I also got a couple of the 3 for 2 gifts from Boots. They had some nice chamois sets, which I've got for my 2 sister-in-laws. And there was something else for one of my brother-in-laws. But yeah, I don't mind buying like them 3 for 2 gifts for, you know, for like Andrew's family, or for like some of my more distant family. So yes, I've made a start. So now I need to find a little place in the loft to put all my Christmas presents, which leaves me with a problem of there's not much room in the loft. So I'm thinking that maybe I should just do a massive bag for the charity shop. I've got to say though, some of the clothes that's in the loft, they're brand new with tags, which is a bit of a waste of money, isn't it, just to take it all to the charity shop. There's loads of it. So yeah. But I do need the room at the moment, which was a stupid idea, but you live and you learn. Isn't that right? You live and learn. Anywho, we have got fish fingers, jacket potato, beans, and 2 of the hash browns with cheese in the middle. Me and Kalani have just done a picture for her mum. There we go. So yes, I've just been colouring in. I kind of enjoy colouring in, you know. So that's my Friday night. I'm going to go and move all the stuff I've left on my bed, all the items of clothing that I was trying to put somewhere different. And yeah, I'm going to walk Harvey after if it stops raining. It's rained solid all day today. I'm not joking you, from the minute I got up it's not stopped. It's such a miserable Friday, weather-wise of course, but yeah. Who in the right mind goes, I don't understand these people that hate summer. I just think, how can you not like being warm, dry and not having to put your heating on? I just don't get it. Bring back the summer. It's only just gone, but I need it back. Anyway, I'll stop moaning. Hope you have a lovely weekend and do lots of fun things. Let me know in the comments what you're up to, and I will speak to you next week. Take care.